Hello everybody, welcome back to another vlog. I'm just getting ready for a filming day today. Nothing new, nothing exciting to report. I did put on some fake freckles and I think I hate them. So that's fun. You know, trying something new. Actually from far away it doesn't look bad, but up close it definitely looks really artificial. But like, it actually kind of doesn't look that bad from this angle. So I guess I've completely changed my mind. That works out great. Anyways, just finished getting ready. Gonna head into my office and do some filming. I actually need to desperately clean in there, so maybe we can do that together. It's not too bad. I mean, my version of messy is different than some other people's, so let's check it out. Okay, so now that I'm in here, it's not as bad. I have a little bit of a mess over here that I'm gonna be filming with, so not much I can do there. I can like pick up my desk a little bit. My laptop doesn't usually go in here. It's usually downstairs. So I'll move that around. I need to switch out my keyboards. I showed that keyboard that I got in the last vlog and I haven't even plugged it in yet, to be honest. Then we have just like a pile of clothes. I have my Newly. I've got just like a bunch of stuff. So let's try to pick some of that up. Like this? Girl, no. I do not feel like the best version of myself mentally when my space is cluttered. I know it's different for everyone, but I just like simply cannot function when my space is messy. So let's just organize it just a little bit before we film. I think I'll feel a lot better. These need to be hung up. Who throws their clothes on the floor? Me, obviously. I got a Newly recently and I placed the order like, I don't know, a week or so ago before we got this massive, can you even see me? We are going through a massive heat wave here in Phoenix and it is 96 degrees today. So that's not very fun and not my ideal weather, and all of this stuff that I ordered is like sweaters, like true, you know, max 70-degree winter weather outfits. So I'm not entirely sure what to do with it, and also the quality of the items was not that good, so I'm kind of disappointed. But anyways, we're gonna figure out what to do with that later. Again, this was an outfit that I really wanted to wear because I thought it would be a really cute pairing, and it is kind of a little bit too hot for that. So I took a picture of it in my phone and then I'll save it for a future chillier day. Okay, I gotta put this away. I have had this sitting up in here for days. I mean, I use it like almost every day, so it's fine. I'm gonna hang these up over here. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna put this back downstairs, but let's see what we're working with this new keyboard. I need 2 AAAs and a AA. We can do that. All right, let's get those batteries. Let's see here. What did I say? Did I say 1 AA and 2 AAAs? Or 2 AAs and 1 AAA? Maybe we'll get 2 of each. That seems like the solution. What does everyone do with their big old packs of batteries from Costco? Because we just put them in a Ziploc bag, but I feel like there has to be better storage. I don't know, the packages are too big. 1 AA, 2 AAAs. Oh my god, wait, it's weird. I'm gonna have to get used to typing on a whole new keyboard. I didn't kind of really think about that. I don't think I like it. I think I'll get used to it. Glad that's set up though, because it's just been sitting here like waiting. Oh my god, it matches with my desk so well too. I just noticed that. This is a later project that I need to work on. I've talked about this before, but my dad gifted me some digitized like home movies from when I was a kid as a Christmas gift, but he puts them on DVDs. And I don't have a DVD player, so I need them on like a flash drive. So I'm gonna see if there is, I have like a disc drive over here, but you can't like convert on that thing. So I'm gonna see what I can do. So that's why those are temporarily on my desk, but we'll figure that out later. Anyways, I'm procrastinating. I really need to get filming, and we'll check in later and make some lunch together. All right, it's much later now. I'm gonna make myself a little lunch. It's quite late, but whatever. I'm gonna make like a little bowl, like a very, very simple little bowl. I've actually been super curious about have you guys seen on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff? Hold on, this knife is not the right choice. Have you guys seen the like bowl that people are making that has like ground beef, I think it's cooked in taco seasoning, cottage cheese, avocado, sweet potato, and like hot honey? I'm like, what? An insane combo. But I love anything in a bowl. Like, I'm such a bowl girly. Like, I feel like I might love it. So maybe we'll try that in a future vlog, but we're eating ground beef for dinner tonight, so I will not be having that for lunch too. That would hurt my tummy. So I'm just gonna make like a little sweet potato, broccoli, and chicken bowl, and then like drizzle a little sauce over it and call it a day. You know, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna toss this sweet potato in the air fryer for like, I hope not that long, but it's probably gonna be like 15 minutes. Very quick and easy. I do not like, I'm such a morning person, and like because of my insomnia, I've talked about it. I am gonna look into magnesium glycinate for those of you who recommended it, thank you. But I just like, I wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I can't fall back asleep until like 5:30, and then I sleep until like 7:45, and that's like, I mean, that's kind of early for some people, but I am such a morning person. Like, I'm done with my workout. I'm out of the shower halfway ready by 7:45. So it just like throws off my whole day. And then it makes me all like, oh, what's the point? It's just stupid. I just feel behind now because I didn't even finish my workout and have my smoothie until like much later. Okay, we're doing some garlic salt, some pepper. Just gonna like toss these around, put them in the air fryer for about, I don't know, I'm gonna put them on 400, like the highest temperature. We'll start with 10 minutes and go from there. Okay, next we're gonna do some broccoli. This is gonna be a very easy lunch. A little less fancy, but lunch to me is like the most casual meal of the day. So we're gonna do like one of these little heads of broccoli. And then I have those frozen chicken things that I got at Costco that I guess I'll try. I don't know if they're gonna be good or not. I'm hoping if they're all mixed together in a bowl with sauce, it won't be too bad. Let me wash and chop this, and then I'm truly gonna steam it in the microwave, full disclosure. I have a little bit of water in this bowl. I actually learned that from HelloFresh. It was like, steam it in the microwave, and I was like, oh, what? And they have devices and little things you can buy for that, but every steamed vegetable tastes exactly the same to me, no matter how you steam it. No matter if you steam it on the stove, in the microwave, whatever. Okay, these are going in the microwave for like, I don't know. I'll wait until there's maybe 6 minutes left with the sweet potato. Now we're gonna see what is up with this chicken. I'm historically very anti-reheated chicken, but we'll see. Okay, you know what? These actually don't look that bad. Like, they really do look like little chicken tenderloins, so fingers crossed. All right, it's done. Honestly, the chicken doesn't look that bad. Like, I'm very weird about reheated chicken. It doesn't really smell like your typical like reheated grilled chicken, and like the color's pretty nice. Got some leftovers for tomorrow. We have our very cooked sweet potato and our broccoli. And now I'm gonna chop up some chicken and add it in there. I did use my thermometer and make sure that it was cooked to temperature, don't you worry. And really, I think like total, I think I could probably make this in like 10 minutes flat. Would I rather be having a peanut butter and jelly? Yes. But will that make me feel good in the long run? No, it will not. You okay back there?
I'm dropping shit everywhere.
There we have it. Pretty boring, but you know, I don't know what kind of sauce to put on this, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna drizzle a little barbecue sauce on the chicken. Is that weird? Let's do a little bit. I have this Primal Kitchen barbecue sauce. It's really freaking good, actually. It doesn't look the most appetizing. I wish I had some bitchin' sauce, but I don't. So this will do, it's fine. Not bad. It is the end of the day now. I am so tired. It's like just before 9, so I'm gonna get ready, do my skincare. Oh my goodness. It's been a nice productive day, so I'm glad for that. I always feel good when I'm super productive. And now we're gonna tuck ourselves in bed, have a nice, sorry, like, these girlies who are wearing these cute headbands, how are you doing that? This is what my hair does. Anyways, we're gonna tuck ourselves in bed and cozy up, read our book, which I'm very excited about. I'm reading another one of my, like, I'm taking a little break from my crime thriller book era, and I'm getting back into my sort of like cheesy, corny Lifetime movie, Netflix original movie style books. Like, does that make sense? That's kind of the category I put them in, but it's just these, like, you know, little, like almost like a rom-com book, but like with a little bit of spice. It's cute. I've read a few from the author Lucy Score. She has the Things We Hide from the Light series, like the Knock 'em Out book series that I enjoyed, and then I read one of her Christmas books, and then this book that I'm reading now is called Mr. Fixer-Upper, and it's like kind of a prequel to that Christmas book that I already read. So it's like, I know they end up together, but it's still cute. So I'm gonna get into that tonight. I'm actually going to, like, after I get in bed as well, I'm gonna look up those like magnesium supplements and try and get into that, because I think that might help, maybe, possibly. Hopefully, you know, I can find something that will assist me with sleep. But really, like, the biggest thing these days anyway is that I wake up because I have to pee, and there's like nothing I can do about that. I try to not let myself drink water right before I go to bed and all that kind of stuff, but it just is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna do my skincare, crawl into bed, and we will check in tomorrow. Good morning, it's the next day, and I am now just packing up a bag because I have a final, I think this is my final doctor's appointment this morning, besides like a well visit, like my annual pap smear, all that kind of stuff, like next month. I think this is gonna be my last doctor's appointment for a while, so I'm gonna go to that, but on the way to that is a Savers, so I figured I might as well go thrifting and film a thrifting video while I'm at it. So I'll give you guys like a health update and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully I will just like have some answers, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm packing up my bag now because I'm gonna go thrifting and I need to bring all of the things. So I have a bag downstairs that I have my water bottle, a snack, my purse, some reusable bags for when if I buy stuff. I'm gonna bring my little, like this is my tripod for my phone in case I want to film any like outfit videos, because I do have a fun outfit on today. I'm also gonna bring this vlog camera because I'm vlogging, and then I'm gonna attempt to bring my big camera to the thrift store because none of the cameras that I have good sound quality, and like the external mics that I have, it's just the music is too loud, so I need a little mic. So I'm gonna bring my big camera and my tiny mic. I'm gonna bring an extra battery just in case, because those big DSLR cameras, they run out of battery a lot faster. What else? Maybe a pair of glasses. So I have a little glasses case here. Put these glasses in there. What else? I just literally will set my camera on anything. Like, you're on my Stanley Cup at the moment. Not safe, not good. Just finished my smoothie. I'm gonna go take that downstairs. I guess I'll show you my outfit of the day. Is that okay? Yeah, I mean, that's fine. So here's my look. This is all thrifted from head to toe. I have this top that I think I got on Poshmark, these shorts that I thrifted, or they were jeans, cut them into shorts, and then my thrifted cowboy boots that I got, I think on ThredUp. I'm gonna make myself a little to-go coffee, because why not? That sounds fun. A little iced coffee, a little thrifting. Amazing. There aren't really any good coffee shops around that thrift store, so we'll bring our own, it's fine. I have, in fact, tested out the Silk oat milk. Not my first choice. I'm just such an Oatly girl, but it's fine, it'll do for now. We do have, what, 1.5 gallons to go through now, so it is what it is. Of course, the most important part, the pebble ice. You guys probably hear this ice maker every time I'm in the kitchen, but I don't care because I can't live without it. Look at that, gorgeous. I need to find like a good reusable coffee cup for iced coffee because I haven't found one yet, but this one will do for now. Am I forgetting something? Almost certainly, but we'll find out. All right, just pulled around to the back of the thrift store because I kind of want to get a little video of my outfit. We're by the dumpster, so, you know, sometimes those turn out to be the cutest, so we'll see. I think we got it. Let's go thrifting. Okay, just wrapped up at the doctor, and I thought I would give a little health update because number one, I've been talking about going to the doctor a lot, and number two, I just think, yeah, it's like good to share because it hopefully inspires other people to like want to, you know, access their own medical care and stuff, as I said a couple vlogs ago. But I just finished up at the OBGYN, and I actually don't have fibroids, which is what I was suspecting. So I got another ultrasound, I got updated blood work. My A1C levels are good, which is amazing, because that's a concern with PCOS, is like pre-diabetes and stuff like that. And she said, nope, it's really good. I am vitamin B12 and vitamin D deficient, which I think I mentioned before. So I'll either need to like look into supplements for that or like with diet or whatever. And she said pretty much everyone in Arizona has vitamin D deficiency, which I knew anyways. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get referred to a pelvic floor specialist because I've just been having like issues with that. But other than that, there's nothing. There's no real reason why I have such painful periods. It's just my cross to bear, unless it's endometriosis, which, I mean, I could do the laparoscopic thing, but I'm not entirely sure. So that's something that I'll continue to like discuss with my doctor and stuff, and I have my annual visit in like a few weeks, so we can chat more then. But that's pretty much it. So we're kind of at the end of the road again. It's like, I could look into a few different things, but it's good to know that there's nothing like, you know, anatomically wrong or anything like that, but it's just kind of annoying. Then for the ENT, I've been seeing the ENT doctor recently because starting in March of 2023, I was landing back in LA from my flight from Tokyo, and I got this like insane, sharp, horrific pain in my left ear, and my ear plugged up for weeks. Like it never fully unclogged, and it was horrible, and it was like sound distorting and all this kind of stuff. And so I got what was called a myringotomy, which is essentially where they poke a hole in your eardrum and then it like relieves the pressure. And then that was horrible because it sounded like I lived in a tin can for like 2 weeks, and it was just like a whole thing. But anyways, I have had varying sinus, ear, throat, etc. issues pretty much since then, but most of my life, honestly. And so I got a CT scan of my sinuses. I got an allergy test to make sure it wasn't allergies. I am not allergic to anything, which is crazy. I went to the doctor fully expecting to be allergic to something, dust or, you know, certain animals or different trees or whatever. No, I'm literally allergic to nothing, which is crazy. I mean, amazing. So the allergy test came back negative. The CT scan came back that I just have like a deviated septum, and I forget, there's some kind of tissue on the inside of your nose here, and mine is like inflamed. So basically what the ENT told me was that the only option is surgery. So I would have to get like a nose job, essentially. I mean, not really, but it's like a full-blown surgery. He has to cut out the tissue, realign my septum, all that kind of stuff, and I just don't know if that's what I want to do. He even said, like, if it's not seriously inhibiting you in your life, if you can get by with like sleeping with nose strips at night and stuff, then, you know, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's totally up to you, etc. So that's where we're at. I am potentially going to have nose surgery, but I don't know. I'm 50-50 at this point, or maybe 60-40 no, but we'll see. So anyways, it is kind of frustrating to feel like you're spending all this time and all this money. It's like a $50 copay at almost every single appointment, and you know, I'm trying to just get some answers, and they're kind of aren't really many, or at least like not the ones you're thinking, but it's okay. Like it's worth it to just investigate and see what's going on and advocate for yourself. But if anything, this ear thing that happened a couple of years ago really brought me to this place to realize that I for sure have a deviated septum, and that, you know, there's like an answer. It's like a structural thing. So, you know, TBD on that. May just end up getting a nose job, who knows. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna film the thrift haul of everything that I thrifted and wash all of that stuff, and then maybe have some lunch, and we will check in later. Okay, we're home and we're heating up some lunch. I'm actually having leftovers from dinner last night. Pretty simple. That's crooked, but it's fine. I want to say maybe I saw this recipe for the first time on like Instagram or something, but it's called like Big Mac bowls or Big Mac salads or something like that. And it's actually pretty dang good. I think this was our second or third time making it. So in a bowl you have tomato, pickle, and lettuce. And then we cooked some ground beef and like grilled onions. We added like Worcestershire sauce, like, you know, burger seasoning. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of cheese on top of the meat, and like, I would prefer cheddar cheese. This is what we got, so we're working with it. And then you make like a burger sauce, and that's kind of like the dressing. Of course, use whatever it is that you like, but I'm doing ketchup, mayo, mustard, relish. Pretty much no measurements. Same with ketchup, same with relish, and mustard. I'm gonna do the least amount of mustard. Obviously do whatever you wanna do, but that's kind of what we're working with. I'll obviously taste and see if I need to change anything. Looks pretty good to me. And there we have it. This lighting isn't that great, sorry, but it's kind of like a, you know, like an In-N-Out burger sauce type of thing. And that's lunch for today. If you can hear Drew watching his show in the background. He's watching something on Amazon. What are you watching?
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time. And there we have it. That's our Big Mac in a bowl. I don't know why I didn't just use that fork. It looks absolutely delicious. Cheese is melted now on top of the meat, which I love. There's some pickle. Not a big tomato fan, but I can handle a little bit of tomato. All right, cheers. Tastes like a burger. Delicious. Good morning. It is Friday morning now. I have a hair appointment soon. I need to leave the house. I need to be doing other things besides vlogging, but I've been sitting here contemplating cutting my hair for like a while, but like because my appointment is today, I'm really considering it. But now I'm like, now that it's time and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, wait, my long hair, even though it's like half dead, I don't know. Hopefully by the end of this, at least I'll have some more blonde going, but I might chicken out. Okay, we're in the car now. I'm back in love with my long hair, so maybe I'll cut bangs. I'm not entirely sure, but this is all dead. Like, it looks nice right now because I just blow dried it and straightened it, but for sure all of this is dead. So it's like, if we're going this far, we might as well go this far. Something to think about. To the salon. Alright, are you guys ready? I am so obsessed. It's so fun and it feels so healthy and so good. Like, I was really contemplating not doing it, and I just like, I don't know, I was chatting about it with a couple of the other girls and I decided to just go for it, and I love it. It's so cute. It's exactly what I wanted. It's just a perfect little bob, and like, I can already tell that I'm gonna become addicted and want to go shorter. Like, this is so cute. Oh, I don't know if you can hear Drew, he's yelling ice cream. I have to end this in at the end of this vlog because I'm home now. Like, I filmed my little after shots of my hair. I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. I'm swinging my bob around, and I was just sitting down editing, and we got a package delivered to the door, and I was like, wait, we're not expecting a package from that delivery service. And I totally forgot that Salt and Straw asked if they could send me and Drew some ice cream.
Yeah, I Drew.
And it's their cereal flavors, and I'm so excited. So we gotta open it, obviously.
Cereal flavor? I forgot you told me that.
Yeah, they have like a cereal collection, and it was just so nice. They DM'd me and said, can we send you some ice cream? I said, nothing would make me happier. Please, yes. So excited.
You know what the flavors are?
I know one of them that you're gonna like.
Isn't it Lucky Charms?
I think it's 5. 2 of one and then 3 of another. Don't look.
Okay.
It's a surprise. It says Salt and Straw on the cooler. Your ice cream below is frozen solid. Place it in your freezer. You'll need to wait for at least 2 hours before it opens.
Damn it!
Oh yeah, it's pretty solid. So we have Captain's Buried Treasure.
Ooh, Captain Crunch.
We have cornflake cookies with Marionberry jam.
Okay. Yum.
That sounds amazing. We have
Pops and
golden rainbows. It's another one, so 2 of those.
Okay.
And peanut butter brownie cereal puff. So I think this is like a Reese's Puffs ice cream.
Oh, nice.
So it's like a chocolate ice cream with Reese's Puff. I'm so excited! I never get PR, so thank you so much, Salt and Straw. This is truly one of the best moments of my entire life. I'm so happy. These are still frozen solid, so maybe we'll do a taste test and like, or just report back in the next vlog. But wow, so iconic. Thank you so much.
Oh, this one's vegan.
Nice.
The Captain's Berry
The
Treasure.
berry one? Nice. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this vlog. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Me and my Bob are gonna see you in the next one.